Welcome back to part 3 of our Link G4X installation series for the 2015 to 2021 Subaru WRX STI. In the previous video, we just finished covering the installation process of the Link G4X inside of our factory ECU housing here. Today's video is going to be showcasing the peripherals that Link so graciously provided us, such as their expansion loom, can Lambda, and most importantly, which we're going to be installing today, is going to be their proprietary 4-bar map sensor. Now, the map sensor is incredibly important to your car's day-to-day operation as well as the tuning process here. The map sensor is a sensor that sits right on top of your throttle body and is responsible for communicating to the ECU and telling the car what the pressure is inside of the intake manifold at any given load and RPM. And this is what Link provides us for their 4-bar map sensor here. You have the map sensor, and then you have this DTM connection which we'll have to make, and that's going to be replacing the factory 3-pin connection that runs off the main harness to the OEM or aftermarket map sensor, whatever you guys have. Here's my STI, and this is the connection for your map sensor. It's going to be sitting right next to your throttle body, and this is a 3-pin connection. As you can see, there are 3 holes there and 3 wires there corresponding to each of the pin locations. Now, there's 2 ways to go about this. The fast way and I guess the longer way. One way is going to be to terminate the ends of this connection, get rid of this part, expose some new wiring, and then crimp them down with the tool and then establish the DTM connection that way. Or we can utilize our depinning tools and depin this connection and go about it like that. You really can't go wrong with either. And then once we establish that, we're simply going to be installing our new map sensor right here and then establishing the connection that way. Here is our new connection for our map sensor running off the main harness, and this is our map sensor. Now, something really important I want to mention. I originally thought we would have to locate the map sensor that Link provides in the original location. However, because this looks like it is going to get reference from manifold pressure here with the vacuum line, we can now, once we connect it, pretty much put our map sensor anywhere throughout the engine bay that we please. So this makes the OEM location right here on the throttle body pretty much obsolete. But what we are going to do is we're going to team up with Matt here. We're going to take my charge pipe off, bring him the throttle body. He's going to essentially tap a new hole with some threads here, and we're going to plug it up that way. Going forward, we don't even have to worry about this empty hole, and we can finally finish up the rest of this install. It is kind of strange to see the throttle body now have threads where the map sensor used to be. So
like they say, race car problems require race car solutions, and then follow along with that suit of if it looks stupid but it works, it's not stupid.
And this is what we have. Look at that. Look how clean that looks where the original map sensor location is on the throttle body. And I mean, that is a very, very elegant solution. I could not have done this without Matt. So for the most part, guys, this install is pretty much done. And that's going to cover the installation of the Link 4-bar map sensor for my 2017 STI. In my opinion, very straightforward install that anybody here can do. The next video after this will be covering the interface of CAN Lambda and how we are going to wire and set everything up with the Link G4X here. So make sure you guys subscribe for the next couple of videos. If you found this video informative, helpful, or entertaining, make sure to leave it a like. And if you guys could, if you're on mobile, make sure to hype the video up. We are on the road to 5,000 subscribers, and I just want to say thank you to all the new subscribers here on the channel. A lot more content is coming up, and we still have my brand new exhaust that's sitting right here behind the camera to install. I'm actually very, very excited to show you guys and to hear what it sounds like with this setup specifically. And we will see you guys in the next Link G4X video.